Hello, in this video I'll be picking this Kwikset SmartKey lock, Gen 3 I believe. You can see when I insert the correct key, it opens, and when I insert the incorrect key, it does not open. I'm going to be using this Peterson's slimline pick that I have filed the hook off of and put a slight slant edge on the tip to help try to get it between the sidebar and the plug. Excuse me. And there it is. That's it open. And now, well, I'll do that one more time. Started. I'll use a little less force. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now I'm gonna gut this guy and show you what's inside. Take this package right here. Make sure we stay in camera. Up. Come right here. Back here, we'll start off taking this clip out. You can see the housing here. And we will take this next clip off. Little, not a washer, I'm not sure what that purpose of that piece is. Take a look around the side of the lock here. You can see, where's our sidebar? Right there. Sidebar depressed. I'll just do a round view. You can definitely see there's some damage there from using the shim a lot on this. Not intentional, but definitely forensic evidence. I'll start taking this out. I'm not sure how much these need to be gutted. Oops. I'm missing something. I think I may try to close it and use the key. See if that's, or do I just need to open it this way? Yeah. That looks okay. Alright. So I not know all the nomenclature of this. I'm just going to try to take it apart gently so that everything can be seen. Go ahead and slide the key in there. See the sliders. Grab some tweezers here. I'll take this apart a little more. I believe these will just pull out. I think we can slightly pry this little piece off. And then I think, ooh, there's some little springs there. Ooh, where did that go? Right over there. Cool. Then we should be able to take out the sidebar. See that there? Close-up view of that. I feel like that's probably broken down pretty well. Yeah, so today's my first day ever picking one of these. Pretty excited. It seems like a lot of it is in the getting the shim just right. I watched videos from Rue1 and MrBlackMagic, and those videos were definitely very helpful in seeing how they shimmed it. Yeah, I think that's a big part of being able to pick this is just playing with the shim. And if you're practicing and learning, what I did today was I practiced sliding the shim in here outside of this housing to make sure that I got it bent the way I needed to actually get it all the way down the whole sidebar. It doesn't need to be down the whole sidebar to start setting the wafers, but to set all the wafers and turn the lock, it does need to be all the way down the sidebar. And I did choose a pinning that was easy for me for this as far as getting started. And I do have some other smart key locks here, like this one here. I don't know what generation this is, but if you look at the side there is not room to fit in that Peterson Slim Jim. Not Slim Jim, but Peterson Slimline pick. There's just not enough room on the side there. So I don't know what generation this is, but I know that the other two methods I know of for opening the smart keys, the newer generation ones, is using the leashy tool to like sort of, I don't want to say it's a jiggle test, but it is kind of a jiggle test, I think, or something similar to that, and then writing down the measurements and then cutting a key. And the other one I think is using like a scope to look inside the lock and view the what are they looking for? They're looking for the gates. I'm not exactly sure what they're looking for when they're looking at that those images, but they have like a set of you can look inside the lock with a scope, and they have a set of images that can tell you where each wafer is actually set for which pinning, and then you can cut the key out with like another leashy tool, cutters like the leashy pliers. I think those methods are probably a lot more practical than picking, especially when like this one, I don't even think you could get some shim material in there reliably. So I guess those other two methods are probably much more useful for like a locksmith or something like that. But I'm happy to do this. This was definitely a hard challenge and something I could practice with some more. But also nice to get open. So anyways, this is probably going to end up being one of my entries for my LPU belts. It is going to be one of my entries for my LPU belts. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll put in links to the videos from Ru1 and MrBlackMagic in the description, because I think they're real helpful and much more useful than my video here. I guess the only tip I would offer that I don't believe I saw in their videos was that if you're on your shim, if you've got like a Peterson shim, you can file down the very tip of that, and that was actually helpful for this, for me, was to just give the very tip of this a slight angle. It doesn't need a whole lot, but just a slight angle was helpful for wedging it in there. Anyways, that's all I've got. Thank you for watching. Now I'm going to see if I can put this back together.